Hi, welcome to Francois' Maths class. Today we are going to consider Wassce 2025 private candidates for January, February, and this was written on 11th February 2025. So we'll first look at the first question. The operation is defined on the set of real numbers R by P operating on Q is equal to P plus Q plus 1 out of 7 PQ. For all P, Q, all being a member of R, find A, inverse element, B, value of M, where M operating on 3 is equal to M operating on 5. So we'll look at the first one. A, we are asked to find the inverse element. And to find inverse element, we have P operating on its inverse, which is the same as inverse operating on P to give us identity element with E to give us identity element. But from the question, the identity element is not known. So we need to first find our identity element. And to find identity element, P operating on identity element, which is the same as identity element operating on P to give us the number P. To give us the number P or the number itself. Any number operating on identity element or the identity element operating on that number should give you that same number, and that is that. So we look at this one, and we are going to fix it in the question P plus or P operating on Q equal to P plus Q plus 1 out of 7 PQ. So it means that wherever you see P, P still remains P operating on Q now becomes identity element, that's E, equals P plus E plus 1 out of 7 P E to give us the number is of P. So at this stage, we have to find our E, which is identity element. So E plus 1 out of 7 P E. Now this P will be sent here to be P minus P. So E plus, or in fact this time, plus 1 out of 7 PE should give us P minus P is 0. We have 0. So we want E. At this stage, you have to factor E out. So E out, we have 1 plus 1 out of 7 P is equal to 0. So we want E. So next time, what you have to do here is to divide through by 1 plus 1 over 7p, hereby 1 plus 1 over 7p. So E, cancelling out, will give us 0 over any number is 0. So therefore, our identity element is 0. Now that we have the identity element, we can find the inverse. Because here we said that P operating on the inverse should give us identity element. And now the identity element is known as to be 0. So P plus P operating on its inverse is equal to 0. So we substitute that one also in the question. So P operating on its inverse is equal to P plus P inverse plus 1 over 7 P inverse is equal to E, which is 0. Now we want the inverse. So P, this P we sent here, so P inverse plus 1 out of 7 P inverse is equal to negative P. So this stage 2, we have to factor our P inverse out. So P inverse into bracket, it goes here 1 minus 1, plus 1 out of 7 P is equal to negative P. So we want the P inverse, so we divide here by 1 plus 1 out of 7 p. Here by 1 plus 1 out of 7 p. P inverse will give us this one will cancel this one out. So minus p out of 1 plus 1 over 7 p. So therefore our inverse element is minus p over 1 plus 1 out of 7 p. And that gives us the solution to the first part A. Now let's look at our second part, which is the B part. With the B, we are asked to find M, where M operating on 3 is equal to M operating on 5. So we are going to use the same operation by substituting this one into that. So we can say that M plus 3 plus 1 out of 7 M plus 5 plus 1 out of 7 M times 5. So with this side, we have M plus 3 plus this one will give us 3M out of 7 is equal to M plus 5 plus 5M out of 7. M plus 3M will give us 10M out of 7 plus 3 equal to M plus 5M over 7 will give us 12M out of 7 plus 5. So at this stage, you have to do our like terms. So 10M over 7 minus 12M out of 7 is equal to 5 minus 3. So 10M out of 7 minus 12M out of 7 will give us negative 2M out of 7, which is equal to 5 minus 3 will give us 2. So at this stage, we can just cross multiply. So we have minus 2M is equal to 7 times 2, we have 14. So we divide here by negative 2, here by negative 2. Therefore, our M, cancelling, we have negative 7. M is equal to negative 7. So that is the solution to the question 1 of the Wassce 2025 private candidates, which was written in January 2025. You can also send me a message on WhatsApp through my contact 0246 426343. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, Francois Maths Class. Any problem that you have, I'm also ready to support you. Have a nice day and bye-bye.